Hi everyone, I'm Mary Anmiras de Guzman of Mary Tech. Here's the depth first search and breadth first search Windows application that I created using the C# language. Now I will show you how I implemented the depth first traversal and breadth first traversal using my own code of Adjacency Matrix. This is the highlight of my program. I implemented the graphs using the Adjacency Matrix. So I declared the graphs, which contains the vertices, Adjacency Matrix, and visitive movement to each vertex. I create the edge of the graphs using the Adjacency Matrix representation. So if we check the code in the form, this is how I create the edge using the Adjacency Matrix once the form has loaded. On DFS, we will start from the top of the stack and explore the stacks as far as possible until we reach the stack that has no unvisited adjacent stack. Check if the vertex is not yet visited. This is the code to perform the depth first traversal for graph 1, and this is the depth first traversal for graph 2. Then this is for searching the inputted vertex on the text box of graph 1 using the DFS method. And I will indicate the vertex has been visited if an edge exists between the vertices and if the vertex is not yet visited. Then insert the selected starting point on the graph and do the DFS. Then I declare the breadth first search for my graphs, and all the nodes of the same level will be explored first and then move to the next level. So I display the starting point of the graph 1 and display the starting point of graph 2. Then search the vertex that you input on the text box of graph 2 using the BFS method and indicate that the vertex has been visited. Then insert the node in the queue. While the queue is not empty, we will remove if you already visited the vertex. Then check if an edge exists between the vertices and if the vertex is not yet visited. If it is true, then we will perform the breadth first traversal for graph 1 and then perform the breadth first traversal for graph 2. This one is to search the vertex that we input on the vertex of graph 2 using the BFS method. And let's indicate that the vertex has been visited. Now once the vertex has been visited, we will insert the node on the queue. This is how I implemented the queue using my own linked list method. Now I will show you how my depth first search and breadth first search Windows application works. As you can see, we have two graphs in my Windows form. The graph 1 consists of vertices from 1 to 7 and graph 2 consists of vertices capital letter A to capital letter E. First, we need to choose what graph are we going to use, and this time, let's choose graph 1 first. Then, select the starting point that we are going to use for the graph traversals. I choose 1. The depth first traversal for the starting point 1 is 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, and 7. The breadth first traversal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, and 7. Then let's choose another starting point like 6. The depth traversal is 6, 4, 5, 2, and 7. And the breadth traversal is 6, 4, 7, 5, and 2. Now let's try to check if the vertex that we are going to input in this text box is on this graph. So let's try 6. And 6 is part of the graph. The depth first search path is 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, and 6. Now let's try to search 0 if this is part of the graph using DFS, and 0 is not part of the graph. And also 9. This box will not allow more than one digit or any symbols or letters. As you can see, after I selected graph 2, the starting point, the text box, and search graph 1 DFS button on graph 1 are disabled. This is to focus on one graph only. Then, let's choose the starting point A. The depth first traversal is ABECD. The breadth first traversal is ABECD. Then, let's choose E. The depth first traversal is ECD, breadth first traversal. This time, let's try to search the vertex on the graph. It will not allow small letters, numbers, or symbols. Let's try to find C. Search graph 2 using BFS, and C is part of the graph. The path is ABEC. Now, let's try to find Y. Search graph 2 using BFS. Y is not part of the graph. We can also print the result as PDF, and it will save here on my desktop. And open it, and the result is this one. We can also reset to start all over again and exit the application. It will show a message box. Thank you for using depth first search and breadth first search Windows application created by Mary Anmiras de Guzman.